Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. Guys, I want to talk about the truth in fitness. I want to talk about the two types of people that there are in the fitness industry. There are those that are after the truth, and there are those that are just want to be right. They have their opinions. All they care about is being patted on the back or aligning themselves with other people that back their opinion. So there's two types of people in the fitness industry. The type of person that wants to seek the truth, and the type of person that just wants a pat on the back and just wants to be right. Before I get into that topic, guys, I encourage you to check out the link below. Come on over, submit your questions through that link. The best questions I turn into videos just like this. So I got a comment on one of my videos. It was an older video, like a 4 a.m. rant on full body splits or split workouts or whatever. And somebody said, I will never subscribe to a bleeping channel that promotes splits, And it got me thinking a little bit about this industry in general and how, well, just people in general. I mean, this isn't an industry issue. This is just kind of the way people work in general. People tend to form opinions. They'll get an opinion on a topic, whether it's something in the fitness industry or politics or religion or whatever, and they will dig in. They'll just dig into a trench, and they'll surround themselves with only that information, with only opinions and information that bolster this opinion, this reality, and they're not really after truth at all. They kind of grab an opinion, they find some dogma, they find something to adopt, something to cling a hold of, something to latch onto, and they dig into the trenches, they surround themselves with information, and it's game over. They don't want to hear anything else. They're just in this world, in this realm, and this can have to do with anything. You know, in the fitness industry, I've seen it with intermittent fasting. I've seen it with carb refeeds. I've seen it with split work. I've seen it with full body workouts. I've seen it with training to failure. You name it, the whole gamut. I've seen it with everything. I've been in this industry for 31 years. Guys will form an opinion. They'll dig themselves in. They'll dig a trench, and they'll say, this is where I'm at, period, end of story. And they'll go to war with anybody that doesn't believe that. So there are two types of people in this industry. Those that are seeking the truth, and those that are just after a pat on the back. They're just after being right for whatever their current opinion is of the day. And the curious thing with human nature and with people like this in general is that their opinions will change over time, usually. I mean, there are very few people that adopt one type of opinion and it doesn't change over time. So eventually, you know, you'll see them hop from opinion to opinion, and they'll dig in a trench into that opinion, and their insecurities will kick in, and they have to be right. And this bleeds over not just to this type of comment, where people will say, you know, anybody that talks about the possibility of splits, I'll never subscribe to them. You guys know that I'm after the truth on this channel, that I don't just dig into one dogma and say full body is a be-all, end-all, or splits are the be-all, end-all. I talk about reality. I talk about the pros and cons of each. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to dig into a trench and tell you there's only one way, because that's not the way things work in the fitness industry. And if that's what you want to believe, that there's only one magical dieting approach, that there's only one magic training approach, then you are watching the wrong channel, and you are not after the truth. You are after a dogma. You're after a bunch of backpatters to come along and coddle you like a little fucking baby and say, you're right, Johnny. Your truth, your reality is the only way. Good job. You're super smart. Guess what? You're not super smart. You're a fucking idiot because you're not after the truth. And I'm sorry if that is hard to listen to, but again, two types of people in this world: those that are after the truth, and those that want a big pat on the fucking back. And this you see in the YouTube realm as well. There are certain channels, and I won't name them, but one of them is very notorious. Their subscriber base is shrinking, and they're all about the dogma. They're all about their specific belief. And while this channel does provide some good information, it's always the same drum beat over and over and over and over again. This is evil, that's good. This is evil, that's good. It's such a black and white. There are so many black and white opinions presented from this channel and from other channels on YouTube, meaning it's only black or white. Either supplement companies are evil or supplement companies are good. There's no gray area. Everything's painted in broad strokes, like either everyone's evil or everything's good. Full bodies are evil, splits are good. There's no gray area. And the reality in life is that most truth lies in the gray area. Everything has pros and cons. Not everyone in the supplement industry is evil. Not everyone in the supplement industry is good. Anyone that, spouts this type of bullshit, is just full of crap. They're just looking to push their own agenda. Not everybody in the fitness industry is full of ego. Not everyone's an angel. I mean, you see so many of these opinions tossed out. So anyway, the bottom line is I just want to bring this up because it's such a huge issue in the fitness industry that you run into so much dogma. People will adopt an opinion, they'll form an opinion, and they'll just dig into the trenches, and they'll try to kill anybody, figuratively, not literally. Maybe in the case of one YouTube channel, it might be different, but figuratively, they'll try to off anybody with a differing opinion. When you run into a channel like that, when you run into an individual like that, it's a red flag. It's a red flag. Not everything in life is black or white. And when you hear somebody trying to paint everything in broad strokes, saying everything is black or white, there's only one way, it's this way, it's not that way, you just have to come at it with a big red flag, because that is not reality. There's no one way to eat. There's no one way to train. Yes, some ways are better, but some ways are better than others, but it comes down to the individual. And there are definitely pros and cons with everything in the fitness industry. But at the end of the day, here's the take-home message. The thing that really matters is consistency. Consistency. When it comes to training, progressive overload, and smart exercise choice. When it comes to diet, eating a lot of quality, nutritious foods and getting in enough protein and calories. You got all those basics in place. It doesn't really matter what workout program you're using. It doesn't really matter what diet plan you're using. It's just all about consistency, patience, getting a lot stronger, and having your nutrition goals, calorie intake, line up with whether you want to lose fat or gain muscle. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.